Hey guys, more gear. We're having fun.
That was a big one.
Yeah, mics are down. Just FYI, so just to set the expectation, mics are down right now.
You
So
guys might have just heard that 300 Win Mag in the back.
the bellow.
We
Dude,
got
the
multiple
bellow.
ranges up here, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. And anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program.
Right. Exactly. So I just wanted to address something I got my hands on recently, and this is the Catoma Switchblade Raid Pack. We recently did the Eberlestock video, so if you haven't seen that one, make sure I'll link it somewhere in here so you can make sure to go watch that. The Eberlestock G3 Phantom I thought was the top, which was crazy. When it came to everything, price point, the engineering, just the overall construction of the bag. Like when you're talking about a $600 ruck for a civilian market, there's very little people who are kind of willing to spend that money. So long story short, this is a $1,600 backpack. So to kind of blow the fucking roof off, I didn't even know this existed. I got it I ended up buying a lot of gear, and this was something I had agreed to purchase. Did not look up the details at all. I just thought it looked pretty rigorous, so thought I'd scoop it up. But long story short, this is the Catoma. Again, the Catoma Switchblade Raid Pack. And I want to kind of turn it around to show you the guts of this thing. As you can see, extremely ergonomic. This thing is overkill on all accounts when it comes to what is even fucking necessary for these larger rucksacks, mountainous kind of terrains and everything. This stuff comes in handy. And let me tell you why. There's a spine system that runs all the way up. So when I unbuckle here and unbuckle here, this shit's like an office chair. It is fucking ridiculous, right? So you can see the spine system a little bit better through that. And then to get even deeper, you'll maybe start to notice all of this is buckled. And this all separates off. So that opens up this rear molly portion for the additional equipment that would ride inside of this. You've got, I saw some crazy shit in the video. They had like 7.62 by like 5.1 light machine gun ammo in trays, large multicam trays, and they would rest on your back portion here with the Raid Pack, as you can see, just clipped over everything. Pretty fucking insane. They had a mortar, like a mortar kit, spare mortar rounds, rocket rounds. They again, a lot of this application is to move ammo and move lots of weight comfortably, of course. So anyways, long story short, this system retails, I shit you not, $1,600. I'll throw it up there. Catoma Switchblade Raid Pack. And it's super gangster. I just threw some stuff in here to kind of show you what's kind of relative or what could fit inside of this bag. Just like the Eberlestock G3 Phantom, this thing is a fucking duffel bag when it's laying on its back. But again, you've got tie downs back here. You've got molly space up top. There's large zipper storage on the sides. So, through the zipper pockets on the sides here, you've got some storage all the way down the side of the actual pack. And you can see, again, the pack is almost a completely separate piece from this molly rear panel. And that's all by design. It's all intentional. So when I talk about overkill of engineering, when there's a private entity building a backpack to make sure, special operators or even guys on the ground, army troops possibly carry around extra, belts of ammunition, that is obviously a worst case scenario. So having a worst case scenario ruck is, kind of fun, kind of a fun idea for private market buyers and just the extremeness of a $1,600 backpack. Long story short, I just wanted to walk you guys through, show you what's out there, show you the technology. Again, gear is something I really pride myself on when it comes to being able to explain what it is. This, from a distance, looks crazy, but when you start to look at why it looks that way, it gets even crazier. So I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks to all our sponsors, RangerWrap, SR Media 10 at checkout there. Gets you 10% off the whole order. And then Rob over at All Clear Gear. They're based out of Oceanside, California. And this is more specific to service members. All you Marines out there, if you're planning on getting out and you got to get your SIF gear all checked in, they need to make sure that it's perfect. So there's a lot of money on the back end when it comes to getting out of the military. No one talks about that. And All Clear Gear, for a low cost, will refurbish all of your SIF and IIF gear so you can get it back through your checkout or your checklist process getting out. So thanks to those guys. They're big supporters. We're big fans. So we'll catch you next time.